This happened over 20 years ago. Joe had been traveling around Europe with his friends, and for a few days he had been staying with them in their cottage in Italy. After a great vacation, they were flying back to London. The flight was going to be about 2 hours long. Everything seemed fine until they were about 20 minutes into the flight when Joe realized something was wrong. Joe saw an old man on the other side of the cabin staring out the window with an expression of pure terror on his face. Joe was wondering why, and he got a really bad feeling in his stomach. The old man raised his hands in the air and he was screaming from the top of his lungs about how they are all going to die. Two flight attendants who had been chatting nearby came over and looked out the window. One of the flight attendants immediately ran into the front of the plane and went into the cockpit. Then the pilot made an announcement. He said that they had lost one engine and they would have to return to the airport. Joe felt the plane begin to lose height, and he was really scared. Everyone else in the plane was looking out the window or screaming. The flight attendants were saying that everything was going to be fine, although they were also really scared. Luckily, they had landed safely about 30 minutes later, and everyone was happy that they were alive. Joe thought that one engine stopped working, but he later learned that the engine had actually fallen off the plane. He was wondering whether it had hit anybody on the ground. He never found out, but at least they were all safe in the end.